Was ich aber gerne noch mit euch schauen wollte, ist was ganz, ganz anderes. Und zwar Colin and Samir. Ich weiß nicht, ihr müsst mal sagen, ob ihr es fühlt. Bei Colin and Samir geht es um die Creator Economy, basically. Das heißt, sie machen Videos über Themen wie zum Beispiel, warum Spotify 60 Millionen für den Podcast bezahlt hat. Oder wie zum Beispiel Mr. Beast seine Videos finanziert und sowas. Das ist ein super interessanter Channel. Und die haben das Video hochgeladen, was ich noch nicht gesehen habe. Ich gucke wirklich jedes Video von denen, weil ich das übel interessant finde. Und zwar ein neues Video. The Wildly Lucrative World of Ice Cream TikTok. Ich persönlich bin ja nicht so auf TikTok unterwegs, aber scheinbar gibt es da ein Genre, wo es um Eis geht und Leute machen da dickes Business mit.
Welcome to the wildly lucrative world of ice cream TikTok.
Boah, wenn ich das jetzt schon sehe, ne, komme ich einfach Bock auf Eis. Scheiße.
Where employees go from making $10 an hour to hundreds of thousands overnight.
What?
Today on the show, we're talking to Dylan LeMay. He's one of the many fast food workers using their downtime to go viral on TikTok.
I make ice cream and I make more money than both my parents combined. It's 2021 and the...
Was? Okay, wait a sec. Es gibt Leute, die in einer Eisdiele arbeiten, TikToks darüber machen und hunderttausende Dollar damit verdienen. Okay, ich habe noch nichts für mich gefunden, wo ich Bock hätte, TikTok zu machen. Vielleicht ergibt sich da demnächst was, dass ich Lust habe, TikTok zu machen. Weil wenn ich TikTok mache, will ich nicht einfach das machen, um TikTok zu machen. Also ich will nicht TikTok zu machen, nur um TikTok zu machen, weil es gerade in ist. Sondern ich will, wenn ich TikTok mache, will ich das machen, was ich nice finde.
Internet runs the world.
We're speaking with Dylan about how making really short videos shot on your phone can completely transform your life. In about a year,
der hat auch 1 Million Subs, Alter, Alter, krass.
He's grown to over 10 million followers.
In einem Jahr, das ist krank.
On TikTok, and in about 6 months, he's gained 1.6 million subscribers on YouTube.
Wie schnell hat er das gemacht?
TikTok, and in about 6 months, he's gained...
In 6 Monaten? Digga, ich mache 10 Jahre YouTube und ich habe nicht mal eine Alter, das ist gestört. Also ich will mich nicht beschweren, ich bin sehr, sehr dankbar dafür, dass ich so weit gekommen bin schon. Aber das ist ja anders krank.
6 million subscribers on YouTube.
We also went behind the scenes with Dylan to an ice cream shop here in LA and watched him make TikToks. It was actually pretty mesmerizing.
Ready? What the fuck?
All right, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like this video, and maybe I'll give my ice cream away to a random subscriber.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make sense.
Nope, I'm just gonna roll the intro.
All right, Colin.
Hier ist Samir, hat eine neue Frise.
Roll the intro.
Here we go. Dylan is part of this cast of short-form creators who film POV.
Yeah.
What they're doing sort of from their perspective.
Not only are they getting millions of views, they're making a lot of money.
How much money can someone make in a year of making videos of themselves throwing ice cream?
Krasse Parallelwelt, oder dass man davon nichts mitbekommt.
Like 4 times a manager's salary at Cold Stone.
What's a manager's salary at Cold Stone?
A little over 30,000 a year.
There is
What?
something that all of these creators have in common, and it's the fact that they implement multi-narrative storytelling. So they're telling many stories, many narratives in a very short amount of time.
So let's walk through one of Dylan's TikToks and explain the different narratives that are happening.
Das liebe ich an diesem Channel so. Es ist so eine Parallelwelt, so TikTok-Eiscreme-Welt. Und ich habe noch nie was davon mitbekommen. Und durch den Channel verstehe ich jetzt, wie das funktioniert und finde es interessant und kann vielleicht dadurch was lernen, was ich mit meinem eigenen Content machen kann.
Never seen a purple ice cream like this before.
So right when the video comes across your feed, the first thing you think in your head is, wait, I can see both of his hands. How's he filming?
This is Über ice cream, which is super popular in the Philippines.
Now, the second thing, very quickly
Das sieht geil aus. Ey, fuck, ich werde mir gleich irgendwie noch Eis besorgen müssen, wa?
after that is, well, what is he making?
Yeah. So you're waiting. There's a transformation from beginning to end where it's like, wait, I want to watch him make this.
It's made with ube, which is a type of yam.
Now, the third narrative is he's telling a story with audio.
Imagine like a purple sweet potato, which
Das sieht voll geil
gives it this
aus.
beautiful,
Alter, das hat 121.000 Likes. Ist das krank?
deep purple natural color.
So now you've been hooked through a question. It's visually engaging you. And also, if you're listening, it's also telling you a totally different story than what you're watching.
The fourth narrative, specifically for these fast food creators, is that you're getting a behind-the-scenes look at an environment that is very familiar to you. So you're waiting to see what you don't normally get to see.
And the fifth is the loop.
Imagine like a purple sweet potato, which gives it this beautiful, deep purple natural color. I'll bet that before today, you've never seen a purple ice cream
Oh, satisfying, wenn es so loopt.
like this before.
Which, as we've started to talk to more and more of these short form creators, the loop is one of the most important things because basically you have audiences waiting to see how this is going to loop. And then once it happens, even me, I have to watch it over and over to see and like understand the loop. Like it makes you not realize that the video has ended and all of a sudden just...
Das finde ich bei TikTok auch geil, muss ich sagen. Wenn es perfekt loopt, finde ich einfach cool. Finde ich einfach cool. Kann man sagen, was man will.
Started, and then you're like, wait, how did that happen?
It's movie magic.
And so on YouTube, a platform where retention is so important, a platform where people struggle to get 50, 60, 70% retention, these short form creators are getting well over 100% retention because people are watching twice.
And that's signaling to the algorithm, this is a really good video. You should serve it to more people.
And that's the reason why creators like Dylan are able to do numbers in the tens of millions of views on YouTube, and on TikTok gain 10 million followers. Now, another thing to learn from these creators is how visually engaging this content is. It kind of transcends
it's satisfying.
language. And one thing that we've talked about before is the over-the-shoulder test.
So I was actually sitting behind someone on a train and they were watching TikToks on their phone and I couldn't hear it because they had headphones in, but I found that I was looking over their shoulder watching their TikToks and I still found it interesting. And that's the over-the-shoulder test. Can the story just be interesting with visuals alone without the need for audio?
Good example is trick shots.
Great example.
Trick shots are super interesting, and anything that passes the over-the-shoulder test has the best opportunity of going truly viral because it's a global piece of content. It doesn't require language. So Dylan came out of the studio and Colin had a chance to sit down with him and ask him, like, how is this all working? And more specifically, how are you making money doing this? Like, how do you triple your salary by making these TikToks? Now, it is just Colin because I actually had to go to the eye doctor. I've been wearing glasses since I was 3 years old. Anyone else out there have bad eyes? If you do, put it in the comments. I'll heart it just because like we're all part of one tribe. Okay, here's the interview.
We've had too much ice cream. I mean, you have a video on YouTube that has 82 million views. I mean, that's absurd. That's like Mr. Beast when his videos are at their best. At what point?
Da muss ich aber sagen, da muss man einen Unterschied ziehen zwischen, also in meiner Sicht, zwischen Shorts, wo halt ein Short-Video halt irgendwie 60 Sekunden geht und halt ein Video, was 10 Minuten geht.
Do you feel like I may have a business on my hands with what I'm doing? Like maybe I need to stop working at the ice cream shop?
Yeah, it was odd at the beginning because I was getting a lot of views, but the creator fund didn't exist on TikTok, so I wasn't making any money from it. But I was putting a lot of effort into it because I saw that where it could go, but also I enjoyed the creative process so much that I was just having so much fun. But once the creator fund came in and I got my first few checks from there, I was like, I just made my salary from Cold Stone from like 2.5 months of work on TikTok. And this is the beginning. Like, this is the start. So where is this going to
Das ist aber schon echt cool, auch diese Trickshots, die er
take me? But it got to the point where I kept
alle TikToker sehen gleich aus. Haben irgendwie die ähnliche Frise, ne? No Vorurteile.
telling the owners, I was like, hey, I'm not working as much as I was before. Like, I'm just focusing on this. Like, I need like a pay cut or something. I felt bad for what I was doing. And they're like, no, you're doing great. Keep going. Like, you can work 2 days a week, whatever, and kept me at the same salary.
Because they were like, this is amazing marketing for us.
Well, that, and also they were just like thanking me for all the hard work that I put in up into that point. So they're like, just delegate your task away and just stay there and just do what you need to do. Because when I was there, they didn't have to worry about the store because they knew like Dylan had it. Like, I did everything.
With the creator fund, is that something that has continued to be significant for you? I feel like a lot of people don't fully understand how these funds work.
Yeah, so I'm
Was war das für eine Headline? TikTok gives away over 2 billion in the next 3 years and it takes on Instagram and YouTube.
To be significant for you? I feel like
TikTok ist so krasse Plattform, ey.
a lot of people don't fully understand how these funds work.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure technically like I can get kicked out of the creator fund for talking how much you make.
Got it.
But
that's such a TikTok thing.
Yeah. So I would love to say it. I have no problem saying it, but I just don't want to get that taken away.
Okay. Can you say it and I'll bleep it?
Yeah, I can tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. So if my estimations are correct, which I did a lot of them, and from talking to other creators, it's pretty much the same across the board, and it's about $1 per million views.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my
Ich habe auch schon mit einigen TikTokern gesprochen. Hier in Deutschland, das wird wahrscheinlich noch was anderes sein als in Amerika. Aber TikTok ist auf jeden Fall rein views-technisch schlechter bezahlt als YouTube.
understanding though is that over time the creator fund became less a significant form of revenue for TikTok creators.
Yeah. Especially because, I mean, once you start on TikTok and it seems like a lot of money, but then once you branch out to other platforms, you start to understand that like TikTok isn't where it's at. Like, they're not really compensating you well compared to other apps.
How does Snapchat Spotlight money compare to TikTok creator fund money?
So you get your first notification from Snapchat. It's this ginormous number. And you're just like, this cannot be real. My first year of TikTok creator fund money, I got in one check from Snapchat from one video. So 1 million viewed video on Snapchat Spotlight was how much I made from hundreds of millions of videos on
So that's like a
views.
6-figure check
Yeah,
immediately from Snapchat.
pretty much.
Krass.
Yeah, it was a little less than 6-figure check, yeah.
Wow.
Boah. Von einem Video fast 6-stellig. Snapchat gönn ich wusste gar nicht, dass Snapchat noch eine relevante Plattform ist.
And how does YouTube now stack up?
I just got my first check from Shorts the other day from YouTube, which is nice.
Ah, YouTube Shorts ist ja auch jetzt monetarisiert. Stimmt, boah, es ändert sich so viel. Ich fühle mich manchmal wie so ein Dinosaurier, Alter. Krass.
But then also, without Shorts making money, you just get paid based on your long form video, which is out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So for a while, I've taken like breaks from doing them just because I don't know exactly what I'm doing or how I want to do it.
$15,861
Was lebt noch in der Steinzeit? Yes.
$11. That's how much.
Das ist der Sponsor-Part. Ehre, Jungs, aber ich skippe mal kurz.
YouTube. I watched
Yeah.
one of your videos and you said the time is now to start YouTube.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because Shorts changed the game. Like people work for 10 years to get 100,000 like subscribers. And like, I almost feel bad. Like, honestly, I feel bad a lot of the time that I did it so fast. Cause I'm like, these people grinded forever, but the game has just changed. You just have to accept that and you can't be upset by it. And you just have to plow into Shorts. Like, it's a game changer. You have to do it.
It was only 2 months ago when I got my 100,000 plaque. And now we
YouTube Shorts ist so krass. Aber ich weiß nicht, ey, mal so an euch als Zuschauer. Schaut ihr gerne Shorts? Shorts sind eher zum Berieseln lassen. Ja, true.
have 1 million.
Do you see yourself like this is something you can really do for the next 5 to 10 years? Like, how do you look at
Yeah.
this as a career considering it just happened?
Yeah, no, I definitely think that it's something I can do. I enjoy it so much and I put a lot of effort into it. That's why I've grown so fast. But one thing that's really fun that I'm trying to do now is open my own ice cream place. I feel like it just makes
Boah, der wird so laufen.
sense for my character arc as a creator or as digestible content, but also just for me as a person. Like, that's something I've always wanted to do since I started working with ice cream.
Where did that idea come from? Like, when did that start?
It's funny, the Cold Stone that I worked for in Springfield, the owners actually offered to sell it to me. So that was the
Okay.
only thing. When I was thinking about leaving, they were like, hey, how about you just buy the store? They were really trying anything to keep me around. But so then that just didn't feel right. And then there were other opportunities where I could have bought like a small local ice cream place, but I'm like, that just doesn't feel right. But now with this is something that actually like feels right, making my own thing.
Today we went with the team that's not only going to help me design my brand, but also the store. It doesn't matter how good this team is if we don't have
Also, das ist so krass, was für Teams hier schnell da bilden.
a
und sowas.
location.
We are going to check out locations that my future ice cream shop may be at.
We're hoping to have it open by like beginning of next year, like springtime-ish, hopefully. We're thinking New York City because we're trying to just go big.
And you'll work there. This will be your
Yeah.
new place of business.
Yeah, so imagine everything I used to do for Cold Stone, a company that really didn't do anything for me. Now I get to do all that for myself and for all of you guys. So my goal is to just do a ton of collaborations, like do extremely fun stuff, like get your favorite person that you never thought that I'd ever meet, and then we make like an ice cream flavor together, and then we drop a YouTube video of me making that ice cream flavor with them, and then everyone gets to enjoy it together.
What would be your advice to companies like Cold Stone or like Subway?
Yeah, my biggest piece of advice to them
Imagine, du postest einfach, wie du Eis machst und nächsten Tag hast du eine eigene Firma. Krass, oder?
is to take us serious. Like, they are in a whole different mindset and they're missing a huge opportunity. And I'm not just saying that because it affects me in a positive way. It's just more so of like, you spend millions of dollars on commercials every year, but you're missing out on the best opportunity to do way more than that commercial will ever do for you.
I find it so interesting that Dylan is
So interessante Talks. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr das auch so viel findet, aber für mich sind das sehr, sehr interessante Talks, weil es halt auch um Gedanken geht, mit denen ich mich halt jeden Tag beschäftige. So,
opening his own
ne?
ice cream shop, and all of this has happened in 1 year. The thing that's amazing is making a YouTube video is so incredibly hard. We just came from visiting Mr. Beast, which is like,
Jo, das muss man auch sagen. YouTube-Videos sind dann einfach so mit die Königsdisziplin, weil das ist einfach schwierig. Es ist einfach schwierig, Punkt.
the highest scale of production when it comes to YouTube. That is arguably the highest barrier to entry of making YouTube videos. What Dylan's doing, this is the lowest barrier to entry. This is saying that I can just film in my own environment, and Dylan's making these TikToks and these YouTube shorts in like a matter of 5 minutes. He'll finish one. So the barrier to entry is so low that you can put out 3, 4, 5 of these a day and just see what hits.
I mean, he can put out 100 TikToks by the time Mr. Beast probably puts out one video.
Without question, yes.
So his career has been expedited. I mean, it's just crazy to me that Dylan can open up his own ice cream shop after a little over a year. of posting videos to the internet.
Yeah, I mean, it took Mr. Beast 10 years before he opened up Beast Burger. So there's an expedited path to this, and it really has to do with vertical short form content. Went with him to an ice cream shop here, and he's like an ice cream celebrity, so he can literally walk into like any ice cream shop.
He's not like an ice cream celebrity.
He is an ice cream celebrity.
Einfach, es gibt Eiscreme-Berühmtheiten. What the fuck ist das für eine Zeit gerade?
No, they said make yourselves at home. They said do whatever you want to do.
That's nice.
So we wanted to watch him create these TikToks. We wanted to watch him work. And then he also threw us ice cream in the air, and you'll just have to wait and see if Colin and I caught it.
All right, so I just start off by popping my phone in here. This is just a bendy tripod and a phone mount that's like $4 from like local store. And then I just wrap it around my neck, make sure the angle's all good, make sure I can see, and then we're good to go.
So easy.
All right, so the goal here is when I lift it up, I'm gonna wanna like come in front of the camera so that I can make a transition here later. I don't
Ach, so macht er die
actually know how to
Waffel.
use this machine, so I'm gonna pretend I do. And then, so that was 29 seconds to make that video.
How many views do you think something like this will get on your TikTok?
Purple waffles, honestly, this will probably get a couple million views.
A couple million views.
What?
Yeah, because purple, people love purple. So
Alter.
we're gonna just cut to here, pull this over here. I'm gonna pull it up here,
Schneidet es auch einfach komplett am Handy, ne?
and then right here, the video's gonna restart.
Wow. So there's a TikTok.
Yeah, and I just have to do a voiceover and then post it, I'm good.
Wow. Pretty simple. Hopefully I don't drop this, but he's gonna throw the ice cream to me.
Are you ready? Are you scared? I'm gonna just throw it up in the air. Hey, perfect, good job. That was perfect.
That was super cool. Yeah, that's great. I love that.
Crazy einfach.
Who would have known? Ice cream TikToks, incredibly lucrative business.
Incredibly lucrative.
So for
Crazy.
everyone who's watching right now,
Einfach eine Parallele, von der ich noch nie gehört
now,
habe.
if you're new here, we call you the Later Gang. If you've been here for a while, what's up, Later Gang? How you doing? Welcome to the later half of the video. So what we want to do in this episode, we want to learn.
Sehr, sehr cooles Video. Colin zu mir. Falls ihr euch für so Creator-Kram interessiert, checkt den Channel gerne aus. Ich schaue ihn sehr gerne. Bitte abonniert meine Channels. Danke. Stay curious. Lol.